Tell me what you think, Yorkie. You think it's terrible? Is it horrible? Camera! Do you want to get your ass fired? Actually, the only way to get fired as my mod is if you ask me to fire you. Or if you don't mod at all. Like, give mod power if no use? Them has used it. One of the only certainties of life. Hildy's camera not working. I know, Snow. I'm happy to give you stability in an unstable world. Also, Hildy's teeth. It's that Hildy time, that Hildy's channel. That Hildy's childhood neglect leading to her being self-conscious about her teeth. It's water. I said teeth, buddy. This way. Co-pilot is Boopy. Yet again. Vodka was my dad's drink. Do I look like an asshole alcoholic German man to you? I know, Callie. I know, Calla. You're failing. You're failing. Vic.
What?
Come over here. We have a crisis, and
Sure, falling off for one.
What? Oh, come here. So Snow and Shodden want to be mods.
Uh-oh.
What do you say? Like, fuck no, right?
Shodden.
To Shodden?
To
Snow,
Shodden
maybe?
specific. Snow, maybe. Fuck no, Shodden.
Snow's like, I don't want to be a mod.
Well, then nobody.
Then
Shodden,
nobody.
You're too volatile.
Too volatile! You heard it here, folks, first. Shodden will not be a mod. Vic is like, I do not want to be banned. Why is Victor not a mod? Because he has to pay for everything in this house while I'm unemployed. So he's not going to be forced to work for free. That's your answer.
Honestly, better.
So also he's like the most ADHD motherfucker in the world, so he'd forget to do what he wanted to do as a mod all the time. He'd be like, oh wait, someone said something shitty, and then a cat would meow, and he'd be like, it was Yorkie! Right, exactly, Snow, exactly. That's what I meant by, like, the real issue is that everyone has, like, I have mods who are, like, socially healthy. I need socially unhealthy mods. Like me. Like, they need to be hikikomori. Like, Zem's got a job and lives with his brothers and has a great time, and Ferris has a bunch of friends, and PB has, like, all this shit going on in streams. Exactly. Like, well, so Shannon's socially unhealthy, but he insists on inflicting himself on the masses. Especially that poor fiance of his. He said, why don't you just make Trixie a mod? She already is a mod. Oh, torture Trixie and be a mod. They can't do anything to Trixie. Trixie technically outranks everyone but Zem. Vic was like, Vic's face when he heard that Trixie outranks BB. Hammer beats swords. It's true. Trixie is a sword. So, hello, Megan, Kala, Snow, Them, Shodden. I don't know if there's anyone else here who I need to say hello to, but hello, guys. Oh, Charbon. Hello, Charbon. I was like, no, there was someone. No, that's Kala. Kala. Charbon, is a wonderful person who does not give me shit first thing in the morning, so. You started playing Kinseed. Snow. Yo, but I get crushes on women who are 10 plus years older than me who are also in committed monogamous relationships. Doesn't that make me at least a little problematic? It kind of suggests you have a mother issue. Like an Oedipal complex, Snow. Let's instead of current events, let's put Snow on the therapist couch. Snow, how do you feel about your mother? Hildy, saying the quiet parts out loud since 1985. Shannon, if you mod me, I promise you will regret it, but you won't regret it for long because I will be unmodded so fast it will be like I was never modded. Kala, do you do anything problematic in response to those? See, Kala's an adult right now. Shannon, is that not enough of a reason to have fun and mod me for a bit? Shannon, when's your birthday? With great power comes great regret, but good stories. Well, then I'm definitely not doing it for your birthday. Not that I would do it for your birthday. I was about to say, that day I will definitely not make you a mod. No, liking older women is not necessarily a problem. What is the problem is that they're all in relationships. But I got some psychology for you. Here we go. It will comfort you, trust me. Here is why. So, like, you hear this a lot in the boring-ass straight communities. Not that straight people are necessarily boring, but I'm talking about the everything is in the typical box. Neurotypical, cis, straight, don't really have gay friends, married with kids, probably voted for Trump. So in these communities, you hear a lot of women falling for married men, and you have a lot of younger women becoming, like, kept ladies. And they've done studies about it. And the reason that people fall for older taken people is because they're happier. It has nothing to do with, well, and for men, it's because they can commit. And a lot of younger men cannot. And so there's evidence that they will commit. But in general, it's because when people are in a happy relationship, they're happy. And when people are happy, they're more attractive. So if you find yourself... Oh, cool. That sounds cool, though. That's not actually the problem. The state of their relationship isn't an issue. Stability in a partnership breeds a certain amount of contentment that is evidenced on a base level hormonally by other people. Unless that relationship is actively abusive, even tumultuous relationships, people were more attracted to people in them. How fix bang on head real hard? Date someone your age. You'll hate it because 21-year-old women are just as stupid as 21-year-old men. But just like go on some stupid ass dates that mean nothing. Yeah, so that is a little problematic because that suggests a savior complex. That's a good point, Shaden. That they're in unhappy relationships. So you're getting crushes on them because you're a good guy and you can take care of them. It suggests that might not be that. Yeah, like 21-year-olds in general fucking suck. There's a few that don't, but definitely I know I sucked a little. I would question whether you have an idea that you'd be better to them. Like, I would just sit with it. This is one of those things that I think people want to answer right away when someone asks you a question like this, but I think you got to sit with it. And, like, come back to it in a couple days. Because these things about ourselves that are kind of gross, but I will share something gross right after this so you don't feel alone, Snow. So these things about us that are kind of gross, we really, like, subsume. We hide very deep in ourselves, and the first thing we have is to say no to them. That's not me. That's not who I am. And if we don't actually pause and actively think about it, yeah, so think about the past. Now, you might just like her. You might just think she's funny. And because it's not always taking people who are more attractive. Sometimes it's just you like that person. They're funny. You know? They're cute. Shaden, I focus on making friends first because then you're introduced to meeting a lot more people who you already vibe with. I'm not saying date your friends. Making yourself happy first will make most things. Yeah, so the other thing is that in modern society where marriage is no longer a contract, being funny is 100% the top trait that women want. Men usually don't want funny women. Or they don't think we're funny. Shaden is giving you actually really good advice here, though. Now, Gen Z, I was about to say, does not follow that rule. Gen Z who are not hyper-conservative really want funny, they just want funny people. They don't care about that category. Because Gen Z has had enough exposure to female comedians who are very successful. I mean, crushes should be, honestly, I think the largest part... No. Shaden's just saying that literally everything you could say that about. That's not... like, he's on our side. I think, Snow, the biggest problem here is just that you think you have to do anything about it. Or that you think you should do something about it. Why not just enjoy when you're around her? Just be like, oh, she's funny and she's cute. I feel kind of funny when she's around. That's great. But I think you're, so I think you are consciously saying I shouldn't do something about it, but I think you're saying that this is a problem. Like it requires some sort of action to be removed or to be acted on. I don't think you need that. I think you can just enjoy it. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. I misunderstood a little bit, but yeah. We still put you on the couch. I still think you have some stuff to think about. Shannon, joke is a one-liner about termites. I want to hear the one-liner about termites. Okay, so these things that we have to sit and think about for a while, right? I promised I would share one. Good luck with that. You're already doing it, Snow. So my mother is someone who has calla. It's someone who has like an iPad, and she sits on the couch with an iPad or her phone or something, and has TV on and plays cell phone games on end, and doesn't want to talk to anyone. And never does. And here's the thing about her, though. She's never wrong either. And she never feels anything except sad or frustrated. Guess who, when she's in a bad mood, does nothing but play dopamine round games, won't talk to anyone, and will only express frustration. Realizing that I have adopted the unhealthy behaviors, Yorkie! Realizing the unhealthy behaviors that I have of my abusive mother has been very difficult. Remember that English isn't Snow's first language, Shaden, so sometimes. But it's been very difficult, and I had to sit with it for a long time to ask myself why I let myself do that, because I know that it's not the person I want to be. And the answer was that I felt defeated. But also that it's not an unenjoyable way to be, lying around playing dopamine rounds. And so, in a way, she'd kind of taken something I liked doing and made it really toxic. So, there you go. I've given you one of the hidden things of Hildy in exchange for you exploring your Oedipal complex life. Yeah, like, you literally can't. My mother's been doing it since I was a kid. It was like one of the main ways she neglected me. And when you'd say, hey mom, you went home and played on games instead of coming to school so that I could walk for graduation, she would yell at you. So it's different than the way I have done it. If you need bad advice, hit me up. But I have actually canceled going out once or twice for that out of depression, which is when I started to realize I was adopting that behavior. So, Before it seems like I'm just ready to laser at things inside you guys. I laser things inside myself too. If there's anyone bleeding, it's me. Let's see. What else? What else do we have? We could do current events. We could do current events. Yes, basically, I've made Megan bleed, and then Megan made me bleed in the same conversation, and then we were just crying. Woo! Friendship. In something that surprises no one, don't use black plastic kitchen tools. Love you too, cunt. And then I've never actually called her that, so she's like, what? I mean, bitch. I've just adopted cunt into my vocabulary, and it seemed funny. So black plastic kitchen tools. They are plastic, and when you heat them, they give you chemicals. In California, Governor Gavin Newsom is getting a lot of pressure to commute death sentences. Newsom's term is coming to a close, and Californians are very, very afraid that some crazy person's going to take over. And this is crazy in the sociopathic way. And I look over at chat and I see, sorry, I just assume you meant me when you said bitch. Cunt is such a nice word. Love you too, bitch. This is the community that I've made. And so there are 578 people still on death row. And I believe the death penalty has been eliminated except for people currently on death row in California. So he is under a lot of pressure to solve that. The Justice Department has formally dismissed the January 6th seditious conspiracy case. Lovely. It feels delightful. I love state sanctioned murder too. But yeah, the actual terrorist attack on our Capitol on January 6, 2021 has now been officially dismissed by the Justice Department. Colorado is as on fire as Oregon. The elk fire has doubled in size and containment has dropped. Oh look, a seditious conspiracy that removes seditious conspiracy charges. Who would have thought? School shootings are no longer an American thing, as the first school shooting I'm aware of has happened in Bangkok. A schoolgirl has died, and the death toll is at least 8 people after a high school student opened fire at his school and his home. We have yet another moron suggesting that rape is a spectrum. Saying there are different modes of consent. All right, Snow, enjoy your shower. This time it's non-binary green Q Manavanan. Showing that you can be politically savvy and still a moron. Trump's is pretty sure he can defy the Supreme Court's rule on birth citizenship, but the arguments are even staler than what Roberts already denied. Roberts was the leader in rejecting his original proposal. He was placed on the court by Trump, so I don't know. Well, I never know what Trump's thinking, but now I extra don't know what he's thinking. So, let's talk about this jet real quick. Yeah, watch what the holes in his brain did this time. So Sean Parnell, the assistant to Secretary of Defense for Public Affairs, he announced that former Secretary of the Air Force Frank Kendall would no longer be allowed to access classified information. He wrote that this action follows his unauthorized disclosure of classified information regarding Air Force One's capabilities to a media outlet. So, his 400 million Qatari jet replacing Air Force One, that Hegseth and Trump were swearing up and down was just as secure. Kendall turned around and said, "No, thank you." He expressed that it was for pleasure instead of defense. And in response, Trump confirmed it by having his team remove his classified information privileges. There is an article I'm going to try to get behind a paywall. One moment. I used to have this article, but now they want me to pay for it, and that's not going to happen. Of course, it's from the New York Times, so we need to remember that they're fucking morons, but... Please hold. Lord Almighty. You should pay for journalism, but I would never pay for you. We'll go here. Yeah. So this is about detransitioning. Detransitioning is the process of reversing gender transition, I suppose, is the best way to say it. The New York Times has decided that it is in their best interest to highlight a series of detransitioners, which is fine. You should always bring different stories to the table. When the New York Times Games of Food Stuff were threatening to strike Carla, said I choose to support free press, but she posted some wordle bullshit. So essentially, detransition is being used to justify a lot of anti-trans policy. And this Sunday, the New York Times published a story about the growing number of detransitioners and how these people feel they were not adequately warned about medical side effects from gender-affirming care. And of course, like I said, it's pay-gated. Which is, let me see if Reddit has it. Sometimes they have the articles behind a pay-gate. I can't seem to get this, which is a bummer. I will work really hard to get it, and when I do, I will post it to Discord. But I would like to tell you the actual statistics as composed to what a giant article in the Times talking about growing numbers of detransitioners is. Detransitioners make up less than 1% of all transgender individuals in the country. The majority of detransitioners are the children of conservative individuals. The second statistic about them that's important is that 80% of them were biologically femme at birth. It is well known that transition surgery for AFAB to AMAB is not as successful at reproducing a life in that body as transition surgery is the other way. So many times people were just unhappy with the results and ended up transitioning later. That statistic is never included in the detransitioning statistics. almost all detransitioners actually regret some point of their detransition when approached a year later. And many, it turned out, simply identified as gender fluid and felt when they had transitioned, they had just knocked out another part of themselves. So, even if giant articles are trying to tell you to worry about detransitioning, and that there's transgender pressure, it still remains that, like any major decision with your body, people might regret it. And it is not misleading therapists or a misleading society. Sometimes we just learn things about ourselves. And the majority of the time, there has been such a checks and balances that the people regretting it are not even that genuine. There's some research that says about 61% of detransitioners are actually detransitioned for the money. They are paid to do it. Do not listen without doing alternate research. Oh, yes. And a survey of nearly 28,000 people found that 8% of respondents reported some kind of detransition. But in this survey, more than half did it because their family, their finances, or society were so negative that they were protecting themselves. So, there you go. I'm really bummed that I don't have that New York Times article so that I can talk about the contents of it directly. I will find it by the end of the day. Actually, Kala, I can say with confidence that there are some people who did do that. In fact, I was quoting some of those statistics from someone bringing up detransition. However, the majority will not. Detransition is a real thing. I have detransitioned. Me. This one. When I was in high school, I was in the process of becoming a man. I did not detransition because transgenderism is a problem. Or because of God. I detransitioned because I realized I looked cuter in dresses as a woman. I kid you not. I came to the realization I am a meat sack and decided that the clothes I liked to wear looked better on a femme body. That's how misleading this detransitioning conversation can be. In this group of people, they're lumping with folks who are like, it was a dangerous procedure. Everything was the worst. Oh my God. Are fucking morons like me who are just like, I want to look hot. I guess I don't care about my gender. So, now that you know I'm a shallow cunt, let's play Disco Elysium. No, I mean, there's obviously more to it than that, but that was the primary reason I started thinking about it. And Megan's explanation is actually the more... Hi, Charbon. Megan's explanation is actually more accurate in that I was like, I look cute in these skirts and I don't really care enough anymore to keep pushing. I'm just a meat sack. Who cares? And that's something that that's a statistic that detransitioners will not tell you. That is the part that's missing from this conversation. Are all of us out here who are just like, yeah, I know, it didn't work for me. That doesn't mean I think it's dangerous. That doesn't mean I think it's whatever. Like, there's a whole clutch of people who went, they're always talking about people who went into gender affirming surgery in these conversations, not people who were on HRT, not people who were whatever. Sean, that's actually really that's really thoughtful and also pretty true. It is kind of a struggle sometimes as a meat sack to, you know, notice yourself. But they don't include us, right? Because we're not dramatic. There's no reverse surgery to talk about. There's no lost money. So they're not going to include us. That's the statistic that Callow was referring to as missing. You will get detransitioners talking about a lot of statistics that are accurate or global, but they're not talking about what makes up these people who detransition. They're not talking about how many of us are like vicious allies who will claw at someone's eyes for trying to even mention that gender transition is not a valid process for someone to go through because we don't fit their narrative. So I know I'm like, you know, probably in an echo chamber, but it just goes, it's, oh, yes. But I think you can detransition flag waivers. A lot of them are detransitioned. In fact, there's a significant amount of AFAB detransitioners who move on to be speakers. They've found that half of them were paid to detransition. Which is such a horrible fucking thing to do to yourself. And I actually pity them. Because we don't know if they actually regretted their transition, or if they did it for money and lie awake at night being distressed. That would be a horrible experience for just about anyone. Even if you're doing it for self-hating reasons. One last bit of news on a lighter note before we move into Disco Elysium. Happy International Cat Day! Cat people rejoice! It is the day of our cats. Let our overlords be worshipped. Okay. Let's play some Disco Elysium. How you doing? Oh, I gotta stop trying to do that. How you doing, Charbon? No. No. I would say that was like maybe the last 10 minutes or so. Hi, Rainbow. Basically, I was doing a sort of a standard current events rundown because, of course, Disco is the perfect place to do that. Very political game. I ran into an article that was unfortunately paywalled. So I spent some time trying to find it. The New York Times just published a huge article about detransitioners. So I decided that since I can't find it yet, and when I do find a not paywalled version, I will post it to Discord, that I will, that I would just share some statistics. Because, of course, detransition just lives in the fucking news at all times. Like, no one can fucking draw a parallel to conversion therapy here. They all ran away because Victor's home and they don't get enough attention from him, so they all ran to go bother Victor. Last time on Disco Elysium. Oh, did it not play? I have no answer for you. You know how last night all of my sound alerts suddenly disappeared, so my sound settings in OBS, so okay. So then... Yeah, I know, Rainbow. I responded that I was using the PC version. I would really like to let that discussion rest. I have explained a couple times and been misunderstood a couple times, and I'm starting to get frustrated, and I just don't want to be... I don't like being frustrated, because I'm a bitch when I'm frustrated, and I'm not fair to anyone. So I would like to let that discussion rest. Thank you. I know, Rainbow. But you've brought up a couple times what's going on with your copy, and I've said a couple times that my copy is not Xbox. And I just want it to rest. I'm not playing Fable right now. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Well, I guess we're an ad, so it'll give me some time to figure this out. Okay, well, give me the damn browser source I need. So. Okay, that's what happened. Hi, Boohol! Sorry for being so distracted. My alerts on Twitch weren't working. Let's actually get playing, huh? So, playing. The browser source was needed refreshing, PB. So if you play cat now, it should work. Here we go. I want to go get the damn jacket for... I saw on a different stream that you can get a jacket for Kim. Yep. International Cat Day. Detective arriving on scene. You know what? We're just gonna fast travel because I am an easily lost person. Except I'm not at the church, so it won't let me. I did get Kim to dance, though. Eek. No? All right. No more cat. Did you hear it? Because I can't solve the problem if you didn't hear it. It's in my list. Okay. I'm going to say that this is the last time I'm going to try and fix it because it's just sound alerts. I understand. Y'all, I understand. You don't need to explain yourselves to me. I'm just saying that this is sort of a luxury. And I would like to not spend too much time on it. Just give me a second, y'all. If that didn't work, yeah, this is just not, this is not worth my time. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's fun to have sound alerts, but this is wasting my life force. It's all right. I recognize and understand that there's no way to tell me things aren't moving. What I would like is that we don't follow up on things too much. I don't like, we don't need apologies or anything because it only makes it longer. Like, yeah, guys told me, I did my best, we can move on. So I would like to fast travel. Please, get to the church. Get to the church game. I have to get their tutorial to stop talking to me. They're talking to me a lot, and I don't want that. Stop that. Yeah, I will worry about this off stream. A lot of times these are things that are out of my control as well. This is a cool problem, Snow. Have you tried that? Jesus, that's rough. Okay, let me fast travel. Yeah.
That ride is fucking lightning.
Yes, we know.
Hey, piss. Look who it is. Shrunken cophead material.
Ooh, birdhouses. If you can figure it out, let me know. I've got a lot of baggage I've got to put. What's with the jackets?
What about them?
Why does your jacket have piss written on it?
Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss. The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences.
I don't know how that voice actor delivered that with a straight face.
Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
What?
What I mean by this is, we are all piss and that the world is inherently meaningless.
Why do you have the fuck the world written on your jacket?
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it.
This is the guy who does the narration.
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though,
This is a terrible metaphor.
you get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone. Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
Your dick in the void and the void sticks back. Oh. That was not me. Got it. Darn it. Great, fix it.
Is it a coincidence that here we have 2 badass jackets and 2 badass cops?
Hey, Kim,
Yes?
what do you think about their jackets?
Leather jackets adorned with immature writing? The ideology they convey helps the boys justify poor choices in life and fashion. I'm not a fan.
I'm gonna look this up because I want him to wear the damn thing. Why is it so hard to find things sometimes? Why is today difficult right now? Grr. Why are you always so patronizing when cool possibilities cross our
What are you implying?
Which one would you wear?
I'm not sure I understand you, detective.
Are you more of a fuck the world kind of guy?
Neither.
Come on, Kim, it's just a mental exercise.
Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace is the stronger of the two statements.
That works. I feel more like a fuck the world guy guy.
Seems about right, especially considering your heroic exit attempts.
So are we done here? Or you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
I actually have a chance at passing this?
No, no, no. Don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Use that.
Boys with those jackets, you're gonna be the Skull Kings in no time.
No! Skulls don't have kings. I think. And we're not even in yet.
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet.
Not even prospects and already aspiring to be king?
Wow, you boys are ambitious. Only prospects and already planning a coup in the skulls. You're destined to go far.
The lieutenant's voice rings over the plaza. Kim, I love you.
He gets it. Passive-aggressive flattery.
Yeah, I feel like that's Kim's whole life. I feel like that's just, like, Kim passive-aggressive flattery, Kitsuragi.
Shut the fuck up! Are you trying to get us killed?
The youth presses through his clenched teeth. There's panic in his eyes.
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Please be quiet. What? What do you
I
want?
clicked before I did it.
The jackets?
Yes! We wanna be a cool killer skulls too! Like you guys! But we don't have skull jackets!
You got it. No need for cruelty.
You offer us your jackets like that? It'd be impolite to refuse.
Oh, man. Okay. I get it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway. This was stupid.
Fuck.
Yes! Yes!
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
Since you said you're more of a, I'll take the other one.
I'm absolutely okay with not having either one, thank you.
Why not? They're a pair. We could really raise hell. Go undercover. Hard.
This case doesn't require us to go undercover or raise hell. In fact, I don't think the jackets will be useful at all. I just wanted them to not have them anymore.
Kim! Rude. They're children.
Cold-hearted cop.
Well, whatever. I'll take both of them then.
Do. I'm fine with that.
Apparently you have to finish a hardcore game and then start a new one for him
I
to
don't
wear.
know, Eric. It's cold out.
The dark-haired young man just stands there, defeated. The wind blows.
Yeah, let's get out of here. The cops fucked us.
That's not gonna have negative consequences at all. Oh. I can level up. Time to look at checks. So... two different jackets regarding Kim. You can't. I think, unless you finished high hardcore mode. At least that's what I saw. Can you do it without finishing hardcore mode? Oh, boo! What a bummer. That's okay. You win some, you lose some. How do I say your name? Omorede? Great. Welcome in. I should probably do interfacing. I mean, I have two conceptualizations. It seems like Suna's is the most important, though. Yeah, I'm still thinking through. Oh, that's right. I have -2 to visual calculus. It's not worth investing in right now. That's why my visual calculus is so low. My logic is at 8. Oh. Yeah, I have no conceptualization. Okay. Jacket. +1 drama, -1 authority. +1 half-light, -1. Ah, that makes sense. Of course they're useless to me. Whatever. I'm still gonna wear it anyway.
You finally made it, haven't you? People point fingers at you and whisper to each other when you pass by, wondering to themselves.
Suggestion fucking sucks. It's the most useful skill and it lies to you even if you pass a check, but the jacket check is so useful. Fair enough.
Where did that man get such a cool jacket? Did he receive it upon graduating the École Normale Supérieure de Badasserie? Is he dangerous?
Damn right I'm dangerous.
You are very dangerous, my friend. Dangerous and cool. In fact, no one dares to say a single thing about the jacket. But believe me, they are all very impressed.
Considering my whole ensemble, I am a fashion icon. And do I get something different for this one? No. Okay. I'll be fuck the world, actually. I'm waiting. Stadium, you're so cool. Your jacket is amazing. Right. So I have a lot of things I need to do at night. Other than pass this check. Because I'm finding... Make truce with Kuno. Yeah, I have that to do. Like, the insects case and Kuno is at the same time. I'm not going to do this. Like, this is all Kuno, which I have to do when Kim is not around. It's almost evening, so I can do that. Yeah, I'm, like, kind of soft-locked right now. I guess I'll go try some of these checks I have unlocked now. Let's see if I can get sunglasses that are actually cool. Kim.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer.
I've gotta have some clothing for that. You know what I really wish I had? A way to sort these by skill. Oh yeah, right there. Okay. Sorting inventory system. Yeah, I know. That's what I want. I want to sort my shit. I do think I could probably go on a quest for a conceptualization item though. Oh no. According to the internet, I have the only 2 pieces that help with conceptualization, so JK. We're fine. JK is it's intellect though, so I can smoke. Yeah, I know.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100%.
Yeah. Megan, there's a game in our inventory right now called Sort the Library, and that is pretty much what it is. I see a pair of water blue shades. The writing on the left temple says Sub-Insulindic Rendezvous. The frame appears to be hand-carved out of bone.
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
For the first time, the street vendor's voice trails off as he watches you inspect the glasses.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster, Harry. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue. All right, but these actually make your vision worse. It's like literally being underwater. Yes, but they also make your soul quiver like jello. So deep.
I want my soul to quiver like jello.
Wow, officer. You look so cool.
A street vendor has picked up his pace again as you observe the world through deep sea-tinted lenses.
And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you found them.
Salang, just stop. I know you're full of shit. We don't need to do this every time. Kim, what about these?
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
He declares, I still squinted behind his own glasses. I'll take these cool deep blue glasses.
A man who knows his style. Much respect.
Dope.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes, but what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
I wish that was his translation. I bet it's like, Jesus Christ, I'm glad you're not drunk, at least. At least you're not drunk. Kim would be the best person in the universe if he wasn't a cop. But you know what? In this game, I think cops are just different. Like, they're technically militia members. There's a whole, like, different identity to the cops in this game. Still a cop. Well, they're militia members, dude. It's actually called the Revachol Militia. Would I fit into the art world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? To be honest, you have the exact features of the modern artist, with that wild hair and those clothes. Perhaps you should try to write poetry someday, and critique architecture.
That... I think you're oversimplifying it to get on my nerves, which I appreciate, you punk. But, I mean, oversimplified, it's true. Hold on, is architecture also art?
Of course not. It's autism, box drawing, masturbation with a ruler and a sextant or whatever they use. You should demean and criticize the genteel institution of architecture while extolling the virtues of the pure arts.
Is that why I like Satisfactory so much? What about music? Is it art?
Only the most experimental kind.
Now displaying a message for YouTube.
I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
No, it's definitely using it offensively, so I'm not sure what to do about that. But I'm just gonna leave it. My blood pressure is very high right now. Don't I have to be 100% cop to get the case finished and all
Quit
that?
being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here. Go art or go home.
I can't risk another capo diversion.
Bravo. Continue, then, the mediocre and vulgar epigones of the world. So what if everything is incomprehensibly shit and you can see it? Take no responsibility.
Rude. All right, well, we did get to do that one check and pass. Perception. Plus, like, I need more Inland Empire. Let's go look at that wall. Like, I'm already gonna have a breakdown. Definitely. Like, I put on one piece of armor, my Inland Empire is in double digits. This guy is not... He's not... Harry is in a dangerous way. Snow, the chat is your oyster.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Okay, I can't smoke anymore. It's still fine.
Yeah. Why?
Why must we stop to look at this wall every...
Listen, shut up, Kim. We stop to look at it every time we pass by because I am unhealthy. The chat is an oyster and a lot of pearls. Me too. I guess we'll go stress out Garta. Let's go stress out Garta. I feel like Garta is just a manifestation of stress, so it's pretty easy to do. Same day. Same day. I have to be so mean to that lovely woman, and then Renee's dead. Are you kidding? I'm still upset. Hi, Garta.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Garta, I saw another thing at the Whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Garta, what if I told you I got into the back room? Behind the steel door.
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He controls his excitement.
He's really holding himself back here.
No, I will tell you exactly what happened because this has happened to me a lot. Last week I was talking to a Chinese comrade and he gave me a yuan, because he had a few as he had just come back from China. So I showed him my lucky dollar and he just took it. So I traded a dollar for a yuan, I guess. Bad trade. This is like a very cultural thing in China. If someone offers you something in that window, if you offer it back, if you hold up anything back, it's considered offering. I was once working in a bar, and I mean, you guys know I used to work at bars. I don't know why I started that way, but I was working in an event room, and we were doing an event for the Chinese consulate. And if you guys have never been negotiated with by a Chinese person, don't. It's very stressful. But they were coming up trying to get drinks after the bar was closed because it was an open bar, right? So they didn't want to have to buy their wine now. And he walks up, he holds up some yuan and he says, "Have you ever seen Chinese money?" And I said, "Yeah, I lived there for a while." And he goes, "Oh, well then you want some for sentiment, right?" And I'm sitting here holding a glass of wine. Yeah, it was secret society. I'm sitting here holding a glass of wine. And he says, "Oh, perfect trade." Takes the wine, shoves the yuan in my hand and walks away. I just gave up.
It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Don't say it like that. I should say Chinese men of a certain age who want something from you monetarily. I once had a Chinese 50-year-old man chase me around my steakhouse because his daughter paid, and he was trying to force me to refund his daughter so he could pay. He actually chased me around. Like, I went to walk away and said, I'm not going to do this, sir, and he started following me. And I don't like to reveal that I speak Chinese because it's kind of rusty, but I actually had to tell him to go away in Chinese. It was a lot. Aren't you going to ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Have a good day, PB. Pinball machines, a pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here, too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why? Do you want to play? I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
If you're thinking of selling those pinball machines, I want a fat cut, C-suite shit. Beat your chest. I'm a disruptor.
Those machines are whirling property. But if it makes you feel any better, I'm not planning to sell them. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
And it's about to cause you more trouble later, my friend.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
There's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs in the secret black room, right next to Classia's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machines.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face. What a shame to fix such a good peephole.
You fucking creep, electrochemistry. All right, you've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment?
I have to warn you, I may have discovered that the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
The whirling is listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses of Building B. You should get your wiring fixed. I tried to call and couldn't reach you.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the whirling.
The whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade before it failed. It's only a matter of time. I guess my Harry is that naive that he would just do this and not think about giving Garta a heart attack.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework? These high ceilings? The nice rooms? Well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost...
He steadies his voice.
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
Who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
You really care about the whirling, huh?
Yeah.
He sighs.
It's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way. Especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way. Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Yeah, you shouldn't be so worried about that label, you know.
I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that.
Who named it Whirling in Rags?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
A song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're
Equals.
whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Oh.
Good pick.
What about those other cafeterias you manage?
What about them? One
He
is a
shrugs.
basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
You're guessing there aren't that many others.
Oh, come on. I have the communism thought. I'm not allowed to ask him? Ugh. Well, good luck to you with this place, then.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help. So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up? Yes?
Rude. Okay. Well, I think we've done everything on my task list that I can do right now. Other than finding the murder weapon. Which I have a feeling I have to do after the pigs. Let's try the Noid check. His bizarre fucking pseudo-religion. You're still dancing like a nerd. I fucking showed you up. Whatever, guy.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Oh, okay. So that's gonna be much easier if I can do this. This feeling, I did get Kim to dance now. I did. I pulled rank. This is like what Suna's talking about right now is so real. Everything she's saying is like like this and like I've done that before. Okay. So yeah, I know. I still have this interfacing check. But I don't think I have... Is there some clothes I could try and get for interfacing other than the globes? Fairweather T500 gauntlets, so the armor. Okay. It was awesome. I ended up fucking up the last check though, and I passed out. I'm such an old fucking man. In every way. I don't know why I don't fast travel, going back to do that. They said to try to talk to Cindy. So what I do with guides is I usually just read the next step. I've been doing this since Road to Gehenna and Talos Principle. If it's a puzzle, I read how someone started it or the next step. Because I don't like following them perfectly. So the next step was to talk to Cindy. To maybe finding these gauntlets. Oh, are these? I went out the wrong balcony. This is where my smoking friend lives.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Piss and fuck the world send their best.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
They seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but
She softens.
their hearts are in the right place.
Skulls are cool. Can I be a skull?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
Okay then, how's that? You should get peach soda. I bet she's gonna tell me to die.
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
All right. Let's talk politics.
And what do you know about politics?
I'm looking for comrades to help me fire up the great Mazovian sausage grinder. Will you help me?
The girl erupts in a cackle that seems like it should belong to a much older woman.
Oh, that's very nice. The little piggy wants to make sausages. Out of what? His little piggy friends?
No, out of the bourgeoisie.
So the little piggy is a big bad communist now. Sure, I know someone who'd love to talk that ideological stuff. You're looking for Steban.
Who's Steban?
A right communist who runs a mega cool and very secret
She's gonna get me killed.
meeting.
Do you know where to find him?
I might.
Will you tell me?
No.
The lieutenant lets slip a sigh that seems to suggest this turn was utterly predictable.
Here. Just tell me what you want me to do.
A wicked grin extends across her face. A laughing skull. Death hilarious. This is gonna be bad.
Will it last me till the evening?
Oink for me, piggy. Just once.
Sure. Oink, oink.
Wow, that was easier than I expected. It's almost like you've been wanting to do it this whole time.
Or that shit doesn't bother me.
A cool, damp feeling ripples through you. You realize you needn't have rolled over quite so easily. The lieutenant, needless to say, is not impressed.
I know.
Sounds like you're really serious about meeting Steban. It's touching. Sort of. Steban's group meets only at night. In an old room in these apartments here. It just so happens you're in luck. Their weekly meeting is tonight. Poke your snout around sometime after 10 p.m. and you might just find them.
That's very helpful. Thank you, Cindy.
Hold on. You didn't think it would be that easy, did you? See, Stepan's a bit on the paranoid side. He's got all these mega secret passphrases to keep out infiltrators and the like. You can't join the meeting without one.
But you're not going to tell me, are you?
Why would I? That would be so boring. Now, let's see if you're half as dedicated a communist as you say you are. That's enough. Off with you then.
Fine, catch you later. You're lucky I don't take this communism test seriously. I would resent you in ways hitherto unresentable. That makes no sense. Yeah, I know a couple. Mañana. I've been waiting to pursue any of this until I was absolutely certain I had free time. Because my personal, the player priority, is to solve the case. So I wanted to make sure I was sort of in a dead spot. So you can actually taste it for yourself, Snow. I'm going to tell you what you can get. There is... root beer is based off a root called sarsaparilla. It's genus Smilax, so Smilax officinalis. It is often in East Asian grocery stores. It's called Kaoyan. Botany. Here. Sarsaparilla smells nice. Hi.
Mister, what were you doing in my fireplace?
There was a phasmid in it. I was trying to catch it.
Oh. Okay.
She not seriously. Are you Lillian's daughter?
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yes, we met earlier.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
Are the twins outside your brothers?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
They look identical, right? I said the same thing.
They look identical. Bye!
That is not helpful. Okay. They do not use sarsaparilla in root beer anymore, no, but it still tastes a lot like root beer. If you were to take some sarsaparilla powder and boil it in a tea, you would get a sense of what root beer tastes like. This. That's okay. I said peach soda at the very beginning, you butt. Oh, then root beer for sure. I don't know. Omorede. Snow, is there something you suggest I do to kill an hour? I guess I could try and talk to Mañana. Maybe I should just go buy a book. Hey.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Listen, brother, there's something important I need to talk to you about.
What's that, Boya?
Now's your chance. Remember, communists are notoriously skittish, so it's best to insinuate your way in.
It involves our mutual friend, Kras.
Don't think I've ever met a Kras personally. Then again, I've never been to Grad.
He narrows one eye at you. Investigating peculiar smell, one with revolutionary implications.
Could be coming from one of the jam lorries. Cargo's been sitting out for a while.
Okay, maybe it's time to abandon the subtle approach.
Yeah, seriously, Rhetoric. What I'm trying to say is I'm looking for communists, you know any?
Ah, now I see. Can't say I'm surprised. You seem to take your communism seriously. Not a bad thing, mind you. It's good for a man to take time to think about the whole socio-political world picture.
Oh, he certainly likes to take his time with things, especially when politics are at issue.
Excuse me, Kim. Excuse me. Did I ask you? I didn't ask you.
So you've given up copying and now you're hunting comunistas. Care to say why?
I'm not hunting communists. I'm trying to get organized by them.
Oh, I see.
He gives you an exaggerated wink.
I wish I could help. Unfortunately, I don't know many comunistas.
I know you said you're not really a communist, but aren't you actually a communist?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, I'm not institutional. A man's got to blaze his own trail, in my book.
Okay, so maybe he's not exactly a communist, but there's definitely some communistic residue about him.
Ah, but you know, I did meet a genuine ideologo a few months ago. Perhaps he's your guy.
Did he say his name was Staban by chance?
Didn't say anything about his name. Wasn't this sort of encounter where names matter?
How did you meet him?
It was late one night as I was leaving the arbor. He was waiting on the corner in a classic Sarameritian jacket. A lot like the one you've got there. He asked me for a light. We shared cigarettes. Then he asked me if I ever thought about getting into some of the extra physical branches of communism.
See, all this political chit-chat is just an excuse to rip tar with strangers. Let's say we just skip right to the good part then.
What did you tell him?
The same thing I always tell people who try to press some claim on me. I said, every boyadero rides alone.
Okay, how do I find this guy?
I couldn't tell you. Once I declined his offer, we finished our cigarettes and he disappeared back into the night. Just before he melted into the shadows, he turned to me and said, "Remember Dobrava and Abadanais."
This spontaneism is a bourgeoisie.
And then he was gone.
Who are Dobreva and Abadanais?
I don't know. Guess not everyone remembers.
A tight half smile crosses his face. What do you think it means?
Been wondering about that myself. Some comunista inside talk could be. Not meant for the wider public. They love that kind of thing. You'd have to ask someone who knows this ideologo personally.
The lieutenant clears his
Not
throat.
to interfere in your personal errand, but it might have something to do with that passphrase Cindy mentioned earlier.
Are you being helpful, Kim? Oh, right. Good thinking, Kim.
The lieutenant nods.
Just in time. The faithful partner arrives with the key that turns the lock. You two make a good pair. I salute you, boyas, and wish you good fortune on this grand ideological quest.
He tips his hat ever so slightly.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Talking about sarsaparilla there, says Captain. Dr. Pepper is pretty good. I also must reinforce that I've never quite cared for it, but I know enough people who do that I feel strongly that it must be tasty. Where else do you get chatters casually quoting Lenin midstream, huh? Probably. Actually, I don't think I've seen that on Twitch. I think I'm special. You hear that, lurkers? You should follow me. I'm special. All right, we're gonna buy a book. We're gonna read the book, and then we're gonna sing karaoke, and then we're gonna read the book again, and then we're gonna go to talk to pigs and to Stabat.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding
That is so expensive. 9 real? I can have a room at the hostel for 20.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the crime fiction. These books, furthermore, they have no
I've already
not a
seen
single
these.
mention of all the stress this shelves filled.
Okay, whatever. I think this is where the cockatoo book was?
Shelves full of biographies
Oh
of
no, that's where the history was.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous
Now
people.
displaying a message
There's
for
also
YouTube.
a wide range of paranatural literature.
Storekeep, what books are these?
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf.
She
That
knows her
wisdom
eyes.
is not for free. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance.
I really dislike plaisance.
The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
Interesting.
Various paranatural books still litter the shelf.
Okay, then I guess I'm buying the $1 book. Even if it's pricey.
The display rack.
Oh yes, certainly. Another good sale.
All right. Let's read about the man from Hemdollar.
The cover of this tattered paperback features the man from Yeomdar, standing atop a pile of bloody corpses. His two Zweihanders are crossed over his massive chest in a dramatic X, their blades dripping with gore.
Seems over the top.
Behind him rise the harsh, snow-capped peaks of his native Northlands. In bold red letters, the title, Yeomdallar Man, the man from Yeomdal, unfurls like a banner. In the foreground, a nearly nude woman lies spread in supplication, her privates strategically covered by her flowing black hair.
I have seen this cover. I have seen this cover so many times.
Oh, this seems interesting. Naked women and giant swords. Is that really the best they could come up with? Feels formulaic and derivative.
Look at the back cover.
The back blurb reads, his latest adventure serves as the perfect introduction to the savage Yeomdal saga. Meet man from Yeomdal, his faithful blood brother Tiribald, the noble Lord Hrothgar, and some of their most fearsome foes yet, for the Northlands, for Yeomdal. Below, in smaller font, you see the parenthetical, adapted from Man from Yeomdal and the Necromancer's Treasure. Man from Yeomdal, Lord of Hrothgar, and Man from Yeomdal, the Curse of Nacht Hera.
Is this a tabletop?
A brazen attempt to bilk fans for more money by splicing together old stories under a new title.
The publishers must have a dim view of their readership.
Their main concern is the continuation of the franchise, not making literary history.
Read the
The
first couple of
story
pages.
opens in media res. The man from Yeomdal and his band of northern reavers are in the bowels of an ancient temple, surrounded by an army of gibbering whites, led by the deathless necromancer. One by one, the brave Northmen fall to the relentless crush of undead, only to join their number as reanimated corpses. By nightfall, only the man from Eomdal and his blood brother, noble Tyribol, are left standing against the dead horde. "It is an honor to die by your side, brother," Tyribol cries, as his battle axe beheads one of their reanimated comrades.
Wow, they're in trouble now.
9, Tyribol, the man from Heimdall, bellows over the army of flesh and bone. "Have courage for the Northlands, for Heimdall." He leaps to the mezzanine to face the black-eyed figure, and like a mad ice bear, whirling twin Zweihanders, Sturm and Drang, he plows through the ranks of the deathless, surrounding the necromancer.
The guy from that place, the story of the guy from that place, I know. And the best part of it is, this is all, like, Swedish, and then they're using German here. This is
The writer has never held a sword in their life, let alone two two-handed swords at the same time. It is physically impossible for a human being to effectively dual-wield Zweihander swords in any kind of real-life combat situation.
He would literally rip his arm off his shoulders.
And with deadly finesse, his twin blades scissor the necromancer's head from its body.
Like
the undead
that?
legions
He's doing it
collapse
like that?
like ragdolls as the dark magic leaves them, and the two Northmen stand alone in their cursed temple, where the bodies of their lost brothers litter the floors.
You did not have a dual-wielding Zweihander, Snow.
A few chapters later, the man from Heimdall and Tyribol are in a completely different setting, high above an arid desert, riding a pair of griffins that always seem to appear at narratively convenient moments.
The reason I said you did not is that you can't.
This book makes a mockery of the very idea of good plotting, though something tells you coherence was never the point. The Northmen find themselves in the court of a powerful southern king, Lord Hrothgar. The old king beseeches the man from Heimdall to rid his kingdom of the Nachtherra, a subterranean clan of blind wizards who traded their souls for demonic powers.
Okay.
The man from Heimdall extracts a high price from the desperate king. He asks land for the homeless desert pygmies living exiled in the kingdom's borderlands. Hrothgar offers the hand of his eldest daughter instead, but the son of winter does not budge.
Wait, why is the man from Heimdall doing any of this?
What do you mean?
Why is he doing all of this?
Because the flame of justice burns bright within his chest. Because, above all, he's driven to bring honor to the name of his beloved Heimdall. Because his noble Cutlan blood lusts for glory and conquest. It cannot be denied.
Is that all?
What do you mean, is that all?
Is there anything else to his character?
He is the man from Heimdall, forged in the fury of battle. Death was his sire, and blood his dam. He had but 14 winters when he left his frigid homelands in Cutla to seek glory and honor. That is his character. He doesn't even have a real name. What is inside this man? Or is muscle and bone all he is? Hey, nothing wrong with muscle and bone. The point is, why should you care about this character? Does he have any inner conflicts? Unspoken motivation? A tragic flaw, perhaps?
I hate how this game forces you to have good opinions on the bad books you can read. Exactly, where's the tension inside him?
He is the wildest man alive. The only mortal strong enough to wield the twin Zweihanders, Sturm and Drang, whose names mean storm and...
Yes, I get that. He is strong and has big swords. And he cannot lie. All the other Heimdallers can't deny. But why should I care about his character?
What are you, a book critic?
don't need sass from a discount paperback. For those of you who don't know, I have a master's in publishing, so this like hurts me deep. But I actually agree with Snow and Zem, where it's okay to just have fun bullshit. No, you're right. Let's give this a chance.
You skip past a section detailing an elaborate banquet with many toasts, as well as the long and perilous journey from Hrothgar's Keep to the ancient forest of Yesdar, where our heroes infiltrate the Nachtherre's dire hall. In the center of the great hall stands a blood altar on which a pair of Nachtherre are disemboweling a shrieking peasant, an unholy rite that empowers the Nachtherre forbidden magic.
Wow, that's unpleasant.
As the vile ceremony ends, the sound of steel unsheathing draws the Nachtherre's attention to a pair of cloaked figures standing in the doorway. This is what you came for, isn't it? A climatic bloodletting where men are reduced to muscle and fury. Swiftly, the visitors toss off their cloaks and unsheathe glimmering northern steel. It's the man from Heimdall and his valiant blood brother, Tyribald.
Sounds kind of gay, really. Who else would it be?
In an instant, the Nachtherre summon a horde of gibbering orcanoids who rush our heroes. The hall fills with the clang of blades and the screams of the dying as the floor goes slick with steaming orcanoid viscera. Oh, for fuck's sake. When the din of battle settles, only the man from Heimdall and Tyribald remain standing. Exhausted and dripping with the entrails of their foes, the two Northmen confront the foul Nachtherre. The man from Heimdall's soda-like blue eyes fill with indescribable fury. For the Northlands, he cries, rushing headlong into a desperate melee.
You gotta be kidding me.
What?
This is almost exactly the same as the first scene. Even the word gibbering is used twice.
In the first scene, the man from Heimdall fought a powerful necromancer and his army of the dead. Now he's confronting a pair of Nachtherre and their horde of orcanoid thralls. The two couldn't be further apart.
Fine. Whatever. What happens next?
An excellent question. One easily answered by purchasing the next thrilling chapter in the Heimdallaman saga, Heimdallaman at the Gates of Tomorrow. The last page of this one merely reads, "To be continued." Considering the sheer amount of different Heimdallaman books out there, it's very unlikely you're ever gonna find the sequel. The man from Heimdall stares at you on the cover, his face fixed in grim resolve.
Putting that shit away. Oh, right. It is evening. I do hope they end up fucking or retiring together as well. It's time to sing karaoke. Okay. Drama. I must wear my drama. It's time for my drama clothes. Okay, well. Drama. That's one. There. Yes, bow tie, indeed. Oh. Fine. Is that it? I don't have any other drama? Interesting. Okay. Time!
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Hold on. Hey. Hey, what is happening? Let go, let go, let go, mouse, let go. Okay, whatever, mouse. Hold on, I'm gonna save.
The stage is... You feel a little...
So, are you ready for your
Here we go.
thing now?
The air is thick with anticipation. The tape clicks into the carousel, and then the music starts.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there, the smallest church in San, though it once was larger. How the real may rest there. Down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Well, that's a giant bummer. I mean, I knew it would be, but...
Not bad.
He tells you with an approving nod.
Yes, not bad at all.
Lieutenant joins in. You feel your hand shake as awareness of your body returns to you. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm gonna get back to work now.
Yes. I'm going to unplug the microphone, okay?
He unplugs it. Yay! Tom waits, yeah. Okay. Now what? What other ways do I pass time in this game? Do I just sit somewhere? Rereading books? Okay, thank you.
The man from Hyundai stares out at you from the cover. His face...
So... have to talk to Kuno. Kuno. These all have to be done at night when Kim's gone. Need more interfacing. Kim gone. Waiting. Kim gone. Not ready yet. Literally because I have to make a truce with Kuno, and which means giving the kids cigarettes at this point. 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock. So the only thing I have to do is run around in circles finding the murder weapon. Or like, I guess I could go find a lot of armor. Have a good rest. No, Kim doesn't no, Kim actually just doesn't want you wasting your time. Like, he'll stop you from doing it because he views it as a waste of time. Yeah, I already have all the glasses. I have all the gloves, but the fair weather. Yeah, yeah, like, it's not wise, but I've decided it's what I'm gonna do. The game gives me a choice of, giving him alcohol or cigarettes, because I fucked up a different chest. A different, check. I'm just clicking through items, looking at things that... if there's like any armor that I can do that I didn't fuck up, because I played this blind. So what happened, I have noticed, is that I fucked up a lot of timing on things. So, like, a lot of my quests can only be done, like, when I'm ready for endgame. most of the apparel I could get won't even help me with the checks I have. So reading books really fast it is. This one's really big.
The greatest innocence. Browsing through, you can do it. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? Probably for the best. Browsing through, you can do it. Your educational, probably for browsing through, you can do it. It'll be worth it. Your educational, probably browsing through, you can do it. Your educate, probably for the best. Browsing through, you can do it. Your educate, probably for browsing through, you can do it. Your educate, probably browsing through, you can do it. Your education, it seems rather a pop quiz. Thanks for nothing. Dolores, a pop quiz. Thanks for nothing. Dolores, a pop quiz. Thanks, Dolores Day. Correct. As the first question, easy. Correct. Franco Negro attempted to question
I love that
3.
I'm just
Incorrect.
guessing the right answers.
Correct. The most finals. I don't even have to say it anymore. Correct. Everything and more. Congratulate a D. You would have done better, but endless tries.
Okay. We have suffered with that one for as long as I'm willing to. Let's deal with
The man from Hyundai stares out at you. You know the story by heart. You know the story. You know the story by heart. At this, the back blurb below, a brazen attempt to bilk people find comfort. You know the story. You know the story.
Okay, it won't even let me read it. Fuck you.
Medicinal purposes of the very well. Next, lastly, you've created a if only would you like to try very well. Next, lastly, you've created a delicious tincture of whiskey. If only would you like to try again very well. Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle. Lastly, is there anything else you'd like? You've created a delicious if only would you like to try again. You close the book. Very well. Next, lastly, you've created a if only would you like very well. Next, lastly, you've created a delicious if only you could would you like to try.
Okay. It's now 9 o'clock. We're gonna fast travel to the coast. Oh lordy. I really fucked this one up, didn't I, guys? Alright. That's on me.
You close the book.
I think the church will be closest. Because I think they're supposed to meet me here. Pigs. So maybe we stand here for a second and I dig through one more book. Man.
Medicinal purposes. Very well. Next, lastly, you've created a delicious if only would you like to try again. Very well. Next,
Okay, that should put me
lastly,
at
you've
9:45.
created if only would you like to try again. You close the book.
We're good. We're good. We've gone through very small amounts of audio checks. Enough. Yeah, here we are. 2202. Let me double check this quest so that I'm not just waiting around in the wrong area. You must meet her near the old fish market at 22 and get your service weapon back. Okay. So she should be somewhere around here? This is the old fish market, right? No? Okay. It's not the fisherman huts. Is it? Okay. Somewhere around here. Maybe I need to, like, leave the area and come back so that she has time to spawn. I will do that. Now listen here, lady. It is raining. It is cold. You told me to come out here. Where the hell are you? I should probably change what I'm wearing real quick since I have that time. Logic. That's what I want. Where's that other hat? Oh, I'm wearing it. Okay. Sure. Should not be lowering my reaction speed. God damn it. Okay, have fun. Try okay. Teleporting to the church and then walking. Thank you. Thank you, Omorere.
Now displaying a message for YouTube.
Because I had actually traveled to the church.
Ma'am, someone has paid for your hydration. Shall I notify
thank you.
Victor?
Ah! Thank
Put
you.
your hands where I can see them.
The aging woman under a mountain of police paraphernalia mumbles to herself, then notices you and reaches for the megaphone.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now! Show me your hands! Right now!
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
Easy, ma'am. Take it easy.
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. Officer, under duress! Officer, under duress! I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is armed and dangerous.
Ma'am, I need you to calm down. We just want to talk.
Lateral vascular neck restraint. Carotid sleeper. Carotid sleeper. Critically reducing blood from passing through the neck of the suspect.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
We can solve this peacefully. Please lower the weapon.
Officer in need of assistance! Suspect at large! Get on the ground!
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
Let's just talk, all right?
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot! Big red key! Big red key!
Please identify yourself, ma'am.
It's a goddamn police shitbag! Hug the pavement! You're under arrest!
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine? Or drugs? Magnesium, dramamine, maybe even speed. My God, she has speed on her. What else?
Are you on drugs?
Confiscated contraband! Restricted access! 2 kilos missing! Eyewitness report compromised!
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
Her. You are not the police. We are the police.
Back up! Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed!
Lieutenant W. Frater, Harrier Dubois, 41st Precinct. This is my partner, Lieutenant Kitsuragi from the 57.
No! I thought Mr. Moran... Gareth! Aggravated assault! Man down! Officers in pursuit!
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now. It has nothing to do with what's happening here.
What's the situation, officer?
The lieutenant hesitates, addressing the woman.
Law enforcement compromised! Impersonating a police officer!
Look, my badge.
License and registration! License and registration! Come in, dispatch! Sector! Azimuth!
She repeatedly bashes the megaphone against her head, then screams in the bloody mouthpiece.
She's losing it. One twitch and there will be blood. Alright, here's how we do it. As soon as that gun isn't pointed at you again, you dash right. Then immediately close the distance. Left hand grabs the barrel, right one breaks the wrist. A drop of sweat runs down your nose, and in it you see the Martinez Inlet, wrapped in the night. In the abandoned fish market, 3 figures standing in a spectacular light show. A large, loud woman is pointing an empty firearm at the other 2. She doesn't want to listen, or even to be heard.
Kim, I'm almost certain there are no bullets in that gun.
Huh? My God, I think you're right.
Go ahead, pull the trigger. I dare you.
Suicide by cop. Split-second decision. Eat lead, scumbag.
God, I almost blew her head off.
What is this?
The old woman looks at the treacherous
This isn't
weapon.
police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
The gun lands on the wooden planks and tears run down her scratched cheeks.
She looks devastated. Grab the gun, right now. This might be your only chance.
Pick up your
No
gun.
one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
Her voice is growing fainter as she rocks back and forth slowly.
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
I'm very sorry this is how life turned out for you.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
What do you think is happening to her?
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this.
Why was she like this in the first place?
Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8 and loneliness.
You're probably right. Loneliness.
Yeah, looks like a bad case. But the question is what to do with her right now.
Should we arrest her?
I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without the gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone. We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
Yeah, Titus sounds like the man for the
Then
job.
we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late and they might have already gone home. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Please, leave the radio on.
As you turn to leave, the faintest of voices comes from the woman. She mutters. It seems like a reflex, a half-remembered sentence.
Reflex to what? Being left alone. She stands motionless. Just a heap of clothes and flashes now. Maybe if you search her once more.
Why would I want to do that?
The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. Is one of those things a police cap? There were narcotics in there too. You're thinking of taking them? Do.
Pick up the RCM.
She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Oh, is that yours?
It's hard to say. It's been so long since you wore yours.
Maybe, probably. You know me.
It's your hat.
Lieutenant nods. Leave her be. Oh, I got my hat. That was intense. We'll go back to the fisherman's shacks and teleport to the whirling.
The Coppernado is back.
Coppernado.
What do you want?
There's an old catatonic lady in the old fish market on the other side of the bay. She needs help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Lieutenant looks Titus in the eye.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
Yeah, her.
God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kuron or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig?
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
Nope, didn't have anything in mind.
No? Well, whatever then, Copper.
Titus chugs his beer down and wipes his mouth.
They totally said what it was. What was it?
He's still thinking.
Anyone remember?
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with?
What's her name? Her real name?
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
He says, pouring himself another drink. Marianne LaPlante.
Be anything else you wanted to know?
Who is she?
Was? Like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off, but still.
The children kept her together.
How did she get like this?
Wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
I can't but feel partially responsible for the unhealthy culture that poor woman latched onto. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
Whatever, Elaine.
Whatever, Cobb. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of our own.
Thanks for helping out with this one, Titus.
No problem, old cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Hey, bye. All right, Kim. Let's send you to bed. Then I'm gonna go talk to Kuno. That's right. I have to talk to you for that.
Yes?
Oh. Do I have to go home? Fine. I do not have time for this, Kim. Limited time to talk to children at night.
It's getting cold. This late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Okay, bye. All right, Kuno. Time to smoke a cigarette.
Have you come to make your offering to Kuno?
Well, let me try the Him Dollarman book. This is probably too lame for you, Kuno, but maybe you know someone.
Kuno doesn't fucking read. Fucking book shit. Fucks with your mind. Kuno knows this four-eyed fuck. Totally hooked on the book. Can't get enough of this shit. Fucking sad, really. Kuno could make mad money off him. Exploit his disease.
You totally love that book, Kuno. You hella love that book. That you are super stoked that it has appeared for you. So I'm going to give you the book.
Who are you talking about, Kuno?
A guy Kuno knows. Martin, from out of town, from Grad or some shit.
So you want the book?
Fine. Kuno's gonna take it off your fat ass. At least he's gonna make some paper off this shit. Now what you want?
I know you took the locust from the traps the cryptozoologist set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs, then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
She wails from behind the fence, then buries her face in her hands.
You stop. It's like they're fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort. The lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
An artist? Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
That's great, Kuno. It's cool to make art.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in, like, 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears at the buttons of his shirt, trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Why do I actually like this kid now? I'm really upset about that.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
A leaden silence fills the yard.
So that's what this is about.
Say nothing.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face. Use this momentary confusion to take control of the situation.
What's gonna happen to the locusts?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
He turns toward the fence.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
I have to ask, what does the City of Locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
He turns his burning face up to the falling
Pig,
snow.
you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
Okay, now that that's settled, I better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Insulindian phasmid. He mutters to himself.
He recognizes the name.
Wait, you know what the Insulindian phasmid is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
Huh. Huh. What do I have an out? I think I have an empathy check for Kuno. I do. Oh dear. Here we go. Excuse me. Huh. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna equip that. This is a child. Next. Where is my empathy at?
Fuck does Kuno care?
I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
He raises his eyebrows, projecting aggressive indifference.
You should thank him.
He said to thank you. Wasn't too keen on chasing down that armor anyway.
Fuck, okay. Kuno's a giver like that, yes?
He looks slightly confused.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Okay, that is actually fair.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Good idea.
Let's move on.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. Don't be saying what Kuno said back to Kuno. Get the fuck out of here, Patterson Kuno.
He throws his hands in the air.
After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S.
Interesting. How?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad. She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
Hey, Kuno.
Fuck you whispering about?
He whispers back.
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
He turns back to you and hunkers down.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
I did say, like, there was an autosave right before this, so there's that.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other.
Idiot.
Okay. I'm not good at manipulating children.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Oh.
Kuno doesn't fuck.
Close. I really only had these I only had the glasses. And the jacket? Yes.
does Kuno care? So?
You should thank him.
Kuno's... Look, Pig.
Good idea.
Yeah, that's after this shit.
Yeah, real interesting.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S. Kuno S is by. She came up with all in all. Kuno respect.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it.
Second
Watch
choice.
what happens.
Second choice.
Fuck you whispering about.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, Pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up.
What's
Don't
up
make
with her?
Kuno look bad in this.
What's up with her? She's terrifying. Crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Holy shit.
Stop talking to him. Kuno, I'm fucking warning you. You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell you? Kuno told you. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, Pig. Kuno's got it under control.
He hunches down again.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her so she can't read his lips.
What do you mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
Holy shit.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours.
You serious about this killing business?
Killing is serious shit. Kuno's always serious about the 488. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay, how many cops has she killed then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
A cop would be too large for her to overpower, but a determined child of her size can still kill the vulnerable, the elderly, the homeless, or other children.
Oh, Jesus.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Fear. Fear of the truth.
Do you think it's possible she's killed other children?
Kuno falls silent. He does not look at you when he replies.
Kuno, that's it. That's what Kuno is starting to think, yeah.
You think she has anything to do with the dead man?
Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno. Told you this already.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Whatever, drama. You said she's insane?
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, Pig, you don't want to know.
What's that language she uses? Napakimpi, Fagai.
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Some things are too awful to dwell on. The Nakis and Runkaris might be some kind of defense mechanism.
Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
He points to the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
The one twists her neck looking at the building.
She was in the hallway. Dripping wet. By the fucking shoe rack. In the dark.
That hallway there with the janitor's closet?
Yeah, that's the place. She was just balled up near the closet. Psycho style.
Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
You know this. The body goes into a kind of revulsion shock. Murder hangover. That's what it could have been.
Murder hangover from one shit.
Killed a kid. Yes. Makes them look for a quiet, dark place and just hibernate there. Usually goes on for a few days, up to a week. Must have been her first one. You only get it on the first one.
You said she got in. How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home. She's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
He points at himself.
Kuno? Kuno S? Two of a kind.
Why is she called Kuno S then?
Because she fucking looks like Kuno.
It's true. You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Kuno told you this shit was Psycho Killer.
How are you dealing with all of this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
He spits through the gap in his front teeth. You need backup. I'm here for you.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C. You fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
Understood, Kuno.
All right. Now we can do business.
He's breathing heavily. That took something out of him.
Business?
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
He starts no longer whispering.
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker.
He's really good. Kuno is really good.
That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
Alright, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I've snoozed ads 3 times. So we're gonna go into ads. That was a fucking lot. That was a lot. That was so very much. Nope, Joyce isn't here. Went to the village on the coast. See you there. That was so intense. That was so intense. Like, now I need to go look in the closet to find a dead child? Oh god.
Now displaying a message for YouTube.
Oh my god. I mean, Kuno said he found her outside this closet, just fucked up. Damn. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna look at this closet. If there's nothing really to be found, I'm gonna save there because the communist meeting will be going on. And then we'll call it. But I have a feeling. Or maybe not. Maybe there isn't anything there. Right, because this is the bathroom. Oh, I think I'm too late for the communist meeting, maybe.
What happened here?
You can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the
It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here.
There's always a little something. in the fridge.
Indeed.
You have no idea how so super close I thought I was to finding a dead child.
Give me a moment.
You know anything about a secret meeting that's happening
What?
tonight?
No. Nobody tells me anything.
Oh.
Would she understand if they did?
There's been an unusual activity taking place after hours. Say after 10?
If it ain't my business, I'll keep my nose out of it.
She shakes her head and mutters to herself.
Think we'd all be better off if people kept their noses to themselves.
Thanks. I'm off. Okay. So I guess I can't... I don't think I can follow up on... Oh, I can't. I can't follow up on Kuno S. Well... We'll talk to Joyce afterwards. So let's save. Let's find someone to raid. Ooh. We'll raid PB. Off we go. When we get there, it'll be a braid. B-R-A-I-D. Thanks everyone for coming. If you enjoyed yourself, please drop a follow. We do Disco Elysium at 11 a.m. on Saturdays. The next stream will be tonight. It'll be Fable 3 at 7 p.m. And for those of you looking at time differences, it's 2:42 p.m. my time now. Off we pop.